Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. For years I have been throwing birdseed on the ground. I know that's not good. And for years I've been looking for something to make a ground feeder out of, and I finally found it yesterday at a thrift store. And this is it. Just took a few minutes to make, about 40 minutes to be exact, from start to finish, and that's changing the camera angles and things. It's 6 inches off the ground. It is 16.5 inches on the inside that way, and 13.25 inches on the ground that way. So let's go see if the birds like it. And in the meantime, I'll show you how I made it. Well, I stopped by my favorite thrift store the other day. This is a Christian thrift store. They've got great prices. They do a lot for the community. They help a lot of families in need. And I love shopping there. It's so much better than Goodwill. This was $2.99 and it was 25% off Senior Day, 60 years and older. Well, I qualify there. It came up to like $2.21. I gave the lady $3. They always accept extra tips. So I want to use these two parts right here as the main part of my feeder. And I've got an half or a little bit of a cedar fence post that's going to work out quite well, I think. I'm going to start off making this just super simple, easy. And if I want to put a roof on it later, I can do that. So I'm going to use my cut-off wheel to cut this off. I don't know if it's welded all the way through here, but I'd like to keep these braces on here as long as possible. Well, that is not wanting to come off. There's a lot of machines in my shop that scare me, and this is one of them. I could also use a hacksaw. Well, I'm not going to bore you with cutting this off, so I'll turn the video back on when it's done. So I've got the two pieces here, and I'm going to line them up like that. It looks like I can make a feeder that is 17.5 by 13. Using the cedar plank, I'm going to rip it to 2 inches here. I'm first going to cut this one off at 13. I'm going to make it 13.25, so it's easier to cut it again than to try to put some wood on it. I don't have a board stretcher. These are 3/8 inch staples. I'm not sure how to square this, but we'll get it the best we can. This framing square was one of my first woodworking tools that I purchased from Karen's aunt, who had her husband. He was a master craftsman. He had some beautiful work, and he passed away shortly after we were engaged. I think that's good enough. Well, my friends, that's not square at all. All right, how do you fix this? Well, great question. Oh, I know there's a lot of folks out there thinking, this guy is an idiot. I'm one of them. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut two 2-inch pieces at 17.75. And then I'm going to cut smaller pieces to put inside that, because that's the only way to fix it. What did I say? 17.75. put some outdoor glue on it. This is Type Bond 3. Not real effective on end grain, but this, I think the staples, the nails will hold it anyway. So if I were to build this again, I would build the frame first and then cut the wire to fit it, instead of cutting the wire and hoping it fit. But I think it's going to work out. It's not going to work out as well as I had it planned in my head, but it's going to work out. So you can see why I have to do it this way. I have nothing to nail the screen into. So what I'll do now is take these pieces and add them in between. Now, the only thing I need to do now is to add some legs to this. So I cut up the rest of that, cut up the rest of the picket to just these pieces. I think these are 1.25 inches maybe, and these are maybe 1.5 inches. So what I want to do here is put the corners together. This is the what's left of that piece of picket I had. Let's go see if the birds like it.